Yeah, just a real busy weekend here in the National Hockey League. The Ducks have given their young goaltender, who played here with the San Diego Gulls and was really good, Lukas Dostal, a 5-year contract that's going to give him about $6 million per season. He's earned it. Dostal, 23 wins last season on a bad team, young team, 3.10 goals against average. His growth, they lock him down to a 5-year extension. His growth is what allowed them to finally trade John Gibson away. Vancouver, second story. They had all these goaltenders. They got $12 million a year tied up in goaltenders, which is, I think, a weird way to do business. They traded one of their goaltenders, young backup. His name is Arturs Silovs. He was the guy that backstopped them in the NHL playoffs a year ago, almost got him to the Stanley Cup Finals. He got hurt last year, went back to the minor leagues. Anyhow, they re-signed Thatcher Demko to a massively big contract. They signed the backup to an extension. They could not hold on to Silovs, so they traded him. They got all kinds of trade offers, including Edmonton. Edmonton, which needs a goaltender.
Yeah.
They refused to trade him to Edmonton because Edmonton's in the division.
Right.
They traded him to the Pittsburgh Penguins. So Silovs gets a new lease on life. That kid went back to Abbotsfield in the American Hockey League and, as a netminder, led them to the AHL Calder Cup Championship. They won the ring. He went 30, 12, and 2. His goals against average in the American League this past year, 2.50. So he's going to Pittsburgh to compete for the starting job, but I think it's really odd. Vancouver refused to pick up the phone call when it came from Edmonton. They were not going to trade the goaltender. They had to trade him in the division. And the last one is the Gulls. I don't know how they're going to sort this out. They have 5 goaltenders under contract right now. They just re-signed Scandinavian goaltender Calle Klang, who's had flashes with the Gulls in which he's played well, but he had significant injury problems. Prior to that, they'd signed Ville Husso, who came from the Detroit Red Wings in a trade with the Ducks. They got him on a 2-year contract. They have another European, Tomas Suchanek, who missed all of last year with a bad knee injury, and he played really well as a young rookie with the Gulls 2 years ago. He's under contract. They got a Russian goaltender who spent the year at Tulsa, Vyacheslav Buchev. He's going to come back. I've never seen a goaltender this big. He's like 6'5.5". He's just monstrously big. And they got a young guy from Europe that they kept over there. His name is Damian Clara. He looks like he's ready to turn pro and come stateside. They got 5 goaltenders, so I'm not sure who's going to make the roster in San Diego, and the one that doesn't make it winds up going back probably to Tulsa, or maybe somebody gets sent over to Europe. So that's the latest Hockey Hotline.
It's funny that Oilers, I mean, they need a goaltender really bad, but don't you think this whole, I won't trade in my division is kind of dumb?
A little old-fashioned. Depends what you extract from Edmonton.
Exactly. I mean, you could fleece, the Edmonton Oilers and really get a sweet deal and push them down in your division if you do it right. Why turn? I mean, it seems like the reason that they won't trade in a division is to protect themselves if the trade goes bad, and if suddenly that goalkeeper is with the Oilers and they win multiple Stanley Cups, the people in Vancouver will be just saying, fire the GM.
It's a syndrome. Yankees don't trade with the Red Sox. The Mets don't trade with the Phillies. Dodgers don't trade with the Padres. It's a divisional thing.
Oh, actually, what's his name? Preller made that deal to get Matt Kemp. Remember that one?
Yeah, back in the day, and that's when Kemp was on his last legs.
Yeah. But so I think if you have an opportunity to screw over someone in your division, you do it. You don't just turn off the phone.
Stan Bowman, the general manager in Edmonton, who made the pronouncement after they got knocked out of the playoffs again, didn't get to the finals again, there will be changes. He's made a lot of changes. He's lost a lot of his veteran experience. Obviously, he's still got the superstars in Edmonton, but he hadn't done anything with the goaltending. And obviously, he banked a lot, hoping I could get Silovs out of Vancouver, who played really well a year and a half ago when the Canucks came out of nowhere and went deep into postseason. But Vancouver said, no, I'm not dealing with the enemy in my own division. I have to face that guy 6 times or 7 times a year. So that's all things hockey.